Alright, y'all. I promise I'm not gonna yell in this video. But pretty much, I just want to talk about how save data sucks, and I hate that it's not universal. I hate that save data is like such a fucking black magic to so many developers. You know, consoles charging you money for it, or it's just not like transferring from system to system. I got an example of this shit, right? Let's go to where's it at? Where's that? Persona 3. I got 0 hours on this game on Steam, but if I want to play this game, this is it's gonna be my second time restarting the game. If I play this game right now on Steam, it would have been my second time having a restart because my save data is lost. And that's because when the game first came out, I played it for Game Pass, Xbox Game Pass, and then I no longer wanted to pay a subscription to play the game, and I was like, I want to actually own the game. And there was a big sale for Amazon where I could buy the game physically for PS5 for like 30 something bucks. So I get the game for PS5, and then I play it, and then eventually I decided to sell my PS5 because I wasn't really using it besides for PlayStation exclusives, and there was other PlayStation 5s in the house, so if I really needed to play a PlayStation game, I could still play it. So I sold my PS5, and I owned the game on disc, so I thought I didn't have to worry about anything. And then I go to one of the PS5s in the house to play Persona 3 because I'm like, I want to finish this game. I was like 30 hours in on PlayStation, and then I had another 20 hours on Xbox Game Pass, and then my save data is gone. It's like, what the fuck? I have the game on disc. Why is it not just saving on the disc? Okay, quick little side tangent about disc, because I do keep emphasizing in the video, like, I had it on this disc, I had it on this, that. I'm pretty sure it's completely possible that the games could save itself on the disc, but they usually don't do that. And I realized that they haven't been doing that almost ever. Even as early as the PlayStation 1, games were on disc, but they still used save data cards and shit like that, and you did have to pay money for that, which sucks, even though it was a one-time purchase and you could transfer that from system to system. But besides that, the cloud service on Steam is completely free, and besides the few rare exceptions, is pretty freaking good. So that still isn't my bad for keep emphasizing on this, because they've been using disc for years and still been charging you money for saves, so I kind of forgot about that. But the cloud service for save data is still completely free on Steam, so it should be free on on all the consoles. The only thing I can maybe understand you having to pay money for it is, again, if you transferred saves from a console to PC or PC to console, but I shouldn't be having to pay money to transfer save data from a PlayStation to another PlayStation. I think that's stupid. But alright, back to what I was saying. It's like, no, you need PS Plus. It's like, okay, are you fucking serious? Whatever. Nintendo did the same shit to me, but Nintendo had even when I didn't have Nintendo Online, it was backing up my save data. So all I had to do was just pay for Nintendo Online for like a month, and I got access to my save data. So it was like, okay, I'm gonna have to buy a month of PS Plus now, is what it is. No, it's not is what it is, because they didn't even bother to back it up. Which is stupid, by the way, because they could have at least got me for some amount of money. Now they're getting none of my money, because none of my save data was backed up, and it's on a disc. Why is it not saving on a disc? And it's save data. Why am I getting? Let me chill out. Why am I getting charged money for my save data? What? That is an example of it being stupid. Another stupid thing with save data. Where's it at? I'm gonna find it here somewhere. Hopefully I don't take too long to find it. Actually, it should be right here. Devil May Cry HD collection. I got 48 hours in the game. I got a decent amount of trophies. If I open up this game right now, I don't even have a single one of these games beaten on this computer. And that's just this save data Not just if you switch to a different PC or anything. I don't know why I clicked off of it. If you switch to a different PC, it deletes. No, it does. If you uninstall the game once, it deletes the save data. You could try to back it up yourself manually because you're on PC. You're not limited to whatever Steam or whatever the developer wants. But it doesn't use the Steam cloud system to upload shit. It just doesn't use it. It doesn't use it. So if you uninstall the game, you gotta restart from scratch for all 3 games, which is crazy. Another example. Okay, LA Noire. LA Noire. The problem with this game isn't that when you uninstall it, the progress gets deleted. That's not the point. It's the fact that whenever you hop on a new computer or new PC, it doesn't transfer. Maybe they fixed it now, but I've had to restart this game like 2 or 3 times every time I got a new computer. I know that's like that's a fucking first world problem, but still, it's a problem for me though. I haven't been in this game. We're gonna see right now. How long does it take to beat this game? 22 hours. It takes 22 hours to beat the game. I'm at 15.8, so I still wouldn't be in the game. But if I reinstall the game, I'm gonna have to start all over again, for like the 3rd, 4th fucking time. Why is it not like why can't they just do a little update where it doesn't have to delete itself, fuck itself over every time I fucking want to hop on a new computer? But yeah, and then another thing. Now this is like fairy tale land, like fucking in a fucking dream. Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. Why can't, like, I wish that I can transfer my PlayStation data to my Steam data, because I had to restart this game also. And these are fucking JRPGs. These are long, dude. I'm losing so much progress. Why can't I transfer my PlayStation? Like, I had to restart Rebirth from scratch on PC. And it's a game that came out on PlayStation first only. So, like, I kind of had to buy it on PlayStation. And then obviously, because I don't want to play on fuck-ass PlayStation. I never fully made it through the game on PlayStation. I eventually had to rebuy the game for PC. But that's not even the thing that pisses me off, is the fact that I had to fucking restart. Why can't there be some... They really can't find a way to transfer PlayStation data to a PC, like some sort of way to get that format going. I would pay money for that. I would pay like $10 to fucking transfer a save data from a console to a computer, or vice versa. Why can't that just why can't they do that? I don't get that shit. Why can't they do that for single player? They do it for multiplayer games a lot. Only until recently, but they still do it for multiplayer games, but they don't do it for single player games. Why can't I do that shit? That shit's annoying. And back to Persona. We're talking about Persona 3. Persona 5. I actually have hours on this game on PC. I have to at least have like a combined total of like maybe 50 hours on this game. Persona 5 is a long ass game. Even 50 hours is not enough to finish it, but I would at least be like halfway through the game. I originally played this game on PS4 back around when it came out for PS4. I don't know if it came out for PS4 immediately, because it was on PS3 also, but a while back I played this game on PS4. Why can't I, like, every time I got on a new PlayStation, whether it be PS4, PS5, I had to restart my fucking progress. I've played the intro, like the first like 5 hours of this game, so many fucking times because save data gets deleted and shit like that. And once again, I had the game on disc. And then Persona 5 Royale came out, and then I had to restart it again for Persona 5 Royale. And then I once again had to restart Persona 5 Royale multiple times because of hopping on different PlayStations and like I've had to restart the game for the base game and the Royale version so many times. Why can't why can't I transfer my PlayStation data to my PC? Why can't I do that? Why can't I do that? There's no way that we could go to fucking space. We can make self-driving cars, but we can't figure out a way that I could transfer my PlayStation saves to my Steam account. Why can't I do that? And yeah, that's pretty much my point. Yeah, I just wanted to yap about that for a bit. That pisses me off. There's so many games I've had to restart because of bullshit like that. And you know, I won't say much else because I'll pretty much be going in circles if I keep talking about it. But yeah, that's about it. Peace out.